Most people sound exactly the same on the internet. Let's talk about that. Oh, listen, passionately, we all discovered, or it was put in front of us, ChatGPT. Okay? So here's what happened. Oh my God. Do you use ChatGPT? Do you use Claude? Do you use Sonnet? Let me know below which one of them are you using right now. Right? Go ahead. Give me a comment below and let me know which one you're using. Right. So let's take a look at what's happening. Okay. So here's ChatGPT. Okay. And it's giving an output. Okay. Perfect. So this is what's happening. Experts are using ChatGPT because why? Because it's helping them to create more content, right? So the experts are coming in. Actually, the experts are coming in and they're saying, okay, I am an expert. I have my content and I am going to upload my content into ChatGPT so that ChatGPT can help me with my output. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay? Because ChatGPT is doing what? It's leveling up. Is it really? Because the amateur is coming here and he's also asking ChatGPT for an output. Now, they are really leveling it up. Okay? Because they're the amateurs. But what's happening is the output that is coming out is the same for everybody. Yes, the same. Which means the value has gone down because it's cheap output. Instead of paying a copywriter thousands of dollars to help you produce whatever it is, the content that you want to put out there, you're paying the $20 a month membership to get that particular output. And some people even using the free accounts. So everybody sounds the same. Yes. I was actually scrolling through the internet the other day and I'm looking at some expert people that I do know that have valuable content. And I thought, okay, perfect. That's a good message. That's a good message. And then I started finding people that I've never seen before. All of a sudden, they sound just like the experts. Now, I'm not taking away because this is the first time that I see them. I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm seeing that a lot of people are using almost the exact same message with a little twist. Because guess what's happening? ChatGPT, Sonnet, and all the other LLMs out there, they're learning from the internet. Yes, they're also learning from the input that we are all putting in. That's how it has grown so exponentially. There's 1 billion people a day using these platforms and they're asking questions and they're inputting information. That LLM is actually growing in knowledge, but now the output is the same for everybody. Okay, so let's say that you're a coach or a consultant. You want to create content that's really going to hit the deep desires and the pains of your ideal client. How do we do that if the content is going to be the same? How about if we can tunnel through the internet and connect with all of them? Let's say that we can connect with, chat. Okay, we can connect with Sonnet. Okay, we can connect with Microsoft. Oh my God, yes. Okay, we can connect with Google. Okay, and we can do it through a tunnel. Boom, boom, boom. So that when we ask a question, kind of like a couple of buildings put together. Here's Microsoft. Here's Google. Here's ChatGPT, OpenAI. Here's Sonnet, and here's Claude, and here's all these different buildings. But there's a tunnel underneath that you can go down the elevator and connect to all of them and extract the best information from each one of them. Okay, that's known as an API. That's an API connection. So what if there's an API connection? I'm going to show you how that works in just a second, okay? That allows you to be able to get the content out there. And now you can say, what I want is the deep desires, okay? The deep desires, I'm going to do that, okay? I want the deep desires of my clients and I want to know what the maximum pains are, okay? Let me give you a graphical on this. Let's say that we have a chart. This chart is time, and this chart and this side is value. Okay, what happens is this. Let me give an example. I have an electric stove in my house. I also have a 58 O'Keefe Merritt. Now, 1958 O'Keefe Merritt, it means it's 67 years old, and it's still a good stove. Now, the newer one broke. Well, something went wrong with it. And of course, you and I do the same thing. We all do. Okay. First thing that we do, we Google the solution for, for our problem. And the problem says that it could be one or two things. It could either be the rheostats, the things that you turn on and off, or it could be the actual burners underneath. Okay, perfect. So it's one or the other. And I start going a little deeper into the solution. And then I see that if it is just the little buttons that turn it on and off, what is happening is that my burners are staying on high. So, food's getting burned and so forth, and I got to fix that problem. And I looked at each one of these things has a value, and I have to buy them. Each one is different for each one of the different burners. And I'm going, okay, so that's a particular cost. But what if I order that, and it's not that, and it's the actual burner? Well, if it is the actual burner and I order this part, then I'm going to have to order other parts. You know what? I'm already beyond the economic solution. And I'm going like, no, I don't need that. How about if I hire somebody local to come because the stove is out of warranty? So I start searching for somebody local, and then they say, well, there's a trip charge, there's a minimum charge. Oh, now I'm up here. Okay. Looking at a different solution at a different cost. And then I'm thinking to myself, if they come and fix it, and the solution, and if something else breaks later on, I'm going to have that same expense all over again. How about if I just go a little bit further out and I just say, you know what? Let me just get a brand new stove. And now I'm back under warranty. They come and deliver it. They come and take the old one away, and my problem is solved. Now, when we look at this monetarily, let's just say that this is a little course or something that somebody's selling out there for $27. Or let's say that this is something else that somebody is selling for $500. This is the repair. Or a brand new stove is, $3,000. Let's just say something like that. So what we want to do is we want to use the artificial intelligence to go deep into all of these. Okay, go into Chat, go into Sonnet, Microsoft, Google, and we're going to ask it, do deep research. Don't give me an instant answer. Take a couple of minutes and come back and tell me who are the people that actually have the big problem. People that are ready to buy a new stove, people that are ready to get a solution for whatever the problem is. I do not want the people that are looking at videos to want a cheap solution. I do not want somebody who's actually going to risk that their machine is going to break down again and that they're going to have to order more parts. I want to find somebody that wants an absolute solution for their particular problem. So, deep desires and max pay. That means that we need to learn how to use artificial intelligence with the 60-40 rule. And that, what's going to happen is that is going to give us what we call our core offer. Okay, what's our core offer? Our core offer is something that is going to give us the ideal content that we need, that is actually going to attract the people that we really want to work with, those that are willing to pay for a maximum solution. Also, that we're going to have complete ownership of that content because it is us. We actually went out deep down into the internet. We did the research. We found the exact pains and the deep desires, and we know that we can own that solution. We're going to be responsible for the results that they're going to get. And then we're going to be able to execute on that and deliver to our ideal clients the solution that we're really looking for. We got a masterclass coming up pretty soon where we're going to have talking about all of this, exactly how you're going to be able to take your knowledge, use the LLMs that are out there in a very specific format to actually be able to reach your ideal clients' deep desires and maximum pain so that you can actually deliver to them at the level that you want to deliver. I'll see you in the masterclass.